Okay, check this out. I didn't know she went to prison. She's a bad sugar mama.
That's what was in Billie Holiday's bank account the day she died, while two federal narcotics agents stood guard
70
outside
cents.
her hospital room. This is the real story of how one of the greatest voices in American music was hunted to death by her own government. Billie Holiday was born Eleanora Fagan in Philadelphia in 1915. Around age 10, she was raped by a neighbor, and the reform school she was sent to afterward punished her, not him. By her early teens, she was working, and by multiple biographical accounts, exploited in a Baltimore brothel just to survive. She taught herself to sing by listening to Bessie Smith records, and by her 20s, she was one of the most powerful voices in jazz. In 1939, she started singing Strange Fruit, a devastating protest against lynching. It made her a target. Harry Anslinger, head of the Federal Bureau of Narcotics, a man who called jazz satanic and believed drugs made black people forget their place, reportedly ordered her to stop singing it. She refused. He assigned an undercover agent to track her and eventually build a case against her heroin use. In 1947, she was convicted and sent to prison for a year. She also lost her New York City cabaret license, which meant she was legally barred from performing anywhere alcohol was served, effectively blacklisting her from the very jazz clubs that had made her famous. It didn't stop there. In 1949, one of Anslinger's most notorious agents planted opium in her San Francisco hotel room, and according to multiple accounts, her own husband and manager, Louis McKay, who had abused her for years, eventually cooperated with federal agents against her. Then, in 1959, dying of cirrhosis of the liver, she collapsed and was admitted to a New York hospital. As she began to recover, narcotics agents showed up, claiming they'd found a small amount of heroin in her room, in a spot several accounts say she was physically incapable of reaching.
Her husband
She was arrested and handcuffed to her hospital bed, with police stationed at her door, fingerprinted and interrogated without a lawyer present. This part is widely reported, though historians note the exact detail of the cuffs still being on at the literal moment of her death is disputed. Multiple accounts say a judge ordered them removed hours earlier. What isn't disputed is that she was under arrest, under guard, and denied visitors while dying. Billie Holiday died on July 17, 1959, at 44 years old, with 70 cents in her bank account. She'd go on to receive Grammy after Grammy, all of them posthumous. She never lived to see a single one. Comment if this made you angry. Like this, if she deserves so much better from her own.
Like, telling can get you out of a lot of trouble. Shit. Telling can get you M&M's, a bag of M&M's. Now, if you talking to certain individual, and you understand where each other coming from, you just having a conversation. And then it gets too far when you start asking the same questions over and over. That's when the PILOCE you start acting like that. Some damn detective. Because you want to know basically some of the things that you don't want to know. Some of the things you don't want to know is better be a safe keeping, because too much to know will get you whacked. That's just being too much of this, and this will get you too much of that. All right. So these and this and this, you erase everything what you see and keep your nose where your nose is supposed to be and shut your mouth because that tongue. And then some want to be all loud and like you want to be noticed. You want to be the scene of the show. You want to be whooping and hollering. You want to be this. You want to be that. First of all, what's the use? Because you're a loud ass person, you shut the fuck up because you letting everybody hear. So when you're quick to jump the gun and angers and all this stuff, you get confused. And the best way is to have some kind of comprehend, some type of intelligence. You can have intelligence while you're whooping their ass too, and while you're mad. Calmly. See, with too much anger, if you ain't got no control of it, is all it takes just for you to snap. Anger can kill. Anger can make you do things that you wouldn't even do in your life. Because it's like a drug. People get a high. Because anger can hurt you, and anger can make you do some things, like I said, you would never think you would do to someone else. So motherfuckers going in the system, jail system, when you get out, you have to, you got to, there are some things that they call rehabilitation. Yeah, some motherfuckers know life is bullshit, yeah. So about life is bullshit. Because it's a bunch of bullshit. So it can be good or it can be bullshit. Everything ain't gonna always be shit. So if you go in the system of dumbass and you don't come out and learn anything, you just didn't learn nothing. And for the first time, if you call yourself a fish, Nemo and fish mean fresh meat. Or you can be somebody foodie. How the hell you gonna take on a fish name and you ain't got no scales? when they say fresh fish, that means you fresh in the bathroom. Okay, no. To get to what it's saying is, I wouldn't even turn my mama in. I wouldn't even turn my daddy in. That ain't my grandma, not my grandpa. No, I wouldn't even turn in my own dog named Bolo, even though he's dead. I wouldn't even turn in Fly. You know, I'd be like this. If you want those motherfuckers to talk to you, you know, do it yourself. If a bag of potato chips ain't saying nothing, ain't done nothing to you, you need a motherfucking llama. You be cool with a bag of potato chips. Just saying. Just saying. That's right. Everybody is not gonna be everybody. See, some of them believe in keeping their mouth closed. They want to be the scene of the show. But you used to be in the scene of the party of the show. You can be quiet and shut up. Especially, here's the thing. There's some dudes, when they have a company or some type of female or some type of female or something, and you want to show you have balls. Women can get a man hurt, and men can get a woman hurt. And especially when you try to be a big show off, show that you got kahunas when you don't have. That's how you get your ass whooped. A woman can make a man get his ass whooped. And another thing is, your woman out there this and that, and then she rocks with you. She rocks with you. If she don't, and somebody else get her, pack her bags, that's for nothing. And she gonna have to cover every last cent, bill, everything. Cool with him. That's my thing. If you want out to get you another mate, you stay your ass there. Now, if you bring money back here, that's different. But then still, if you in that type of thing, her ass either had to be at home or your hoe. You can stay out there on the streets. If they ain't got time, you ain't got time for horse games, dry snitching, and all this shit, all that stuff. Can't do it. I wouldn't even tell them apple. If that motherfucker going to meet another lady, or even if that motherfucker going to ROV something, nah, yeah, do. If the apple tree kick a mud hole in the golf ball, it ain't my business. So when you stop it and staring and all this stuff, and people would take that as annoying, Richie Rich. But getting into other people's business will get your ass. And women are a big example. That's a downfall for them. You know, they use a twiddle twats. Twiddle twats. And this is no disrespect towards females, but that twiddle twat is a dangerous thing. You mess around and get sick by just giving that up. Fly by fly. Peace, dust for Dunya. Big gulp in this